we're back again. It's a silly Sunday. Now, as you know, we always have Coran Sloss, the Spice Freak, in, and he shows us what he's found throughout the week. But we usually have a couple of League of Fire Chili challenges in as well. So what we'll do is we'll bring my little partner in crime in first, which is the Spice Freak himself. Orange jacket today.
Yep, well, all the white ones are in the wash.
Well, what you'll notice is that when I advertised it into the room, I says there was going to be Kevin Tilley or Melvin Willie, is whatever name he's put himself under today, with a challenge. So we're going to bring him in, and he can introduce you to the challenge that he's got planned.
All right, guys. Well, today we're going to go for the Tube of Terror.
There you go.
Has Coran had his haircut? Or is it tied back?
You're just not seeing it all.
No, you just put it back.
It's still here, I show you.
So, we've got Kevin Tilley with a terrifying Tube of Terror. But what we didn't tell you is somebody's returning for another League of Fire challenge. I believe it's a second.
Yeah.
And that only could be the one and only Mousy Banks.
Hey.
Woo, woo.
And we got the brand new Chug 3, haven't we?
I was going to say, you can see what's in front of her.
I'm going to get mine off the shelf.
So, 2 League of Fire challenges. So that means you have to read the disclaimers. If we go ladies first.
Got my bottles, I've got ingredients.
Yeah. Shall I read it now?
You can.
I, Gemma Mousy Banks, am over 18 years of age, of sound and mind, almost, have read and understood the hot sauce product disclaimer on League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that League of Fire and Nuke, their suppliers and manufacturers, will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree this fact without question.
Well done, there. You've got Joe Weymouth in here giving you support there, Mousy.
Yeah.
Hi, James. I'm over 18 years of age, of sound mind, and I've read and understood the hot sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire, its suppliers and manufacturers, and any UK will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this fact without question.
Well done. So there's the legality parts out of the way of it. A couple of comments there. You've got Crazy Ann in here over on YouTube. You've got Joe Weymouth. He smashed 4 of the crunchies last night, and it didn't look like it bothered him in the least. He got a slightly squeaky voice a couple of times, and other than that, he then stuck around for nearly half an hour or an hour, chatting to everybody. So,
easy.
Yep, that's it. So, guys, the chug challenge, as you can tell, Mousy's got a shot glass, so she's obviously going for the shot method rather than the turbo.
Yep.
And Kevin, no, he's got me again. Kevin Tilley. It's not Melvin Willie, it's Kevin Tilley. Has got a Tube of Terror, which is a 15-minute challenge, 10 minutes to eat the tube, 5-minute afterburn.
So am I timing Kevin then?
So if you time Kevin, and I'll time Mousy.
This one. Let me just check I've got the right buttons.
If you'd like to open your bottle, Mousy, give it a good shake.
Yeah, got the right buttons. Cool.
So you can hear it.
That's that crack.
Yep, got all the nuts out of that.
Right, you'll find there's a little marker on your bottle there, Mousy. So if you'd like to pour in and stop when you get to that.
Almost.
Looks rather less thick than I was expecting, which is nice. A bit more drinkable.
Looks about right. I'll unlock that.
Good luck,
I wouldn't
Mousy. You
put-
got this.
I wouldn't put your cap back on yet, Mousy, because you might want to pour it quickly and save struggling with the cap.
Got it.
Table doesn't look very stable though, so be careful with it.
Yep. Right then, guys. From the moment of Mousy finishing it and saying "ah," we will start our timer, which will be 3 minutes, I believe.
Yep, and I will begin Melvin's the moment the nut enters his mouth.
That's the one. Are you ready, guys?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Go for it.
There we go.
There you go. You have 10 minutes to finish all the nuts.
Timer started there for you, Mousy. What did you think of the flavour?
That's right, actually. I didn't mind it.
You getting the blueberries and vanilla?
Hmm?
Are you getting the blueberries and vanilla?
Sorry, I couldn't hear
Are you getting the blueberries and vanilla? Sorry, I'll try and be a bit closer to the microphone.
you. Slightly.
Right.
I think I've got a bit of blueberry.
Mostly the white ghost, though, is it?
Yeah.
Kevin was plodding on
Oh.
through his nuts like a little soldier, 1 or 2 at a time.
You got this.
Yep. You can do this.
Joe Weymouth says a bit of pasta salad an hour before and then 2 peanut butter sandwiches 30 minutes prior is what he used to prep for his crunchies.
Hello.
Ooh.
Well, I can see that working. That's a lot of peanut butter sandwich, though.
I have to admit, he's not the first one to swear by the peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
No, I can't imagine he is, because, well, peanut butter has long been a suggested cure for heat or prep device, and bread always works. Don't know about the jelly specifically, but it helps it slide down, certainly.
How you doing there, Mousy?
All right.
Fair enough, Joe.
We haven't seen your ears wiggle yet.
Joe
Yeah.
says he's not a little guy.
Yeah, the heat's not too bad at the moment.
You might want to start pouring your next one because your time's coming up.
How's the heat going for you, Melvin?
Heat's all right. I just don't know where my guts are going to take it.
Right. Well, you've got 7.5 minutes left, so
Well done.
plenty of time.
You got 30 seconds, Mousy.
Righto.
League of Fire says, yeehaw, way to go, you guys. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chug, Mousy.
I'm going to have to get out, guys. My guts are awful.
Oh, Laura, I had a
Oh.
cowboy cat swinging a rope when you said that
Oh,
out
I'm
loud.
sorry to hear that, Melvin.
Oh, my guts ain't going to have it.
You just couldn't get that one in there.
Nice try, though.
Well
Sorry,
done,
guys,
Mousy.
I
Your
got
time
it.
has started.
You definitely did better than I would have done.
I'll see you in a bit there, Kevin.
You done good.
Oop, you dropped the phone. Can't be doing that right now. So how was the heat after the second shot there, Mousy?
It's not too bad. It was a lot less than I was expecting.
That's a good sign. we like it when we hear that. You're right, Joe. Melvin still did better than a lot of people. I lasted 2 peanuts and nearly died.
Yeah, I probably would have managed a second peanut.
That's what I thought, and then wished I hadn't.
I can't imagine I would have done much more than that, because
Yeah,
I remember the last of those death nuts.
I've seen how vicious they are.
Yeah. I had one of those at the end of the Death Nut challenge and got through an entire tub of Ben and Jerry's.
I remember that with the Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah. So, not the easiest of challenges.
League of Fire Chili Eating Champion says, "Wow, Mousy, you've just killed the V1, the V3."
Yeah, you've done well.
Yeah, right. You don't look as though you've even had a crack from it.
That's my third challenge now.
Third.
Yeah.
Yep. Certainly third time I've seen you.
The chip. Well, the packy chip. I've done the bites and now this.
And where would you place them in order of difficulty?
Probably from easiest to last, or the toughest. I think the packy chip would be the first, as in the easiest. The chug would be the middle, and the bites would be the last, only because of the third one.
I think you are bang on correct there as well. Might have to see what you think of a Killer Queen chug. You found the V3 rather easy there. It didn't get a chug face, no sniffles, no hiccup.
Yeah, I went off without a hitch that one.
Nose, but
3, 2, 1, boom. And that's your chug beats. That's your third challenge just been beaten.
Yep.
As you know, you only need 5 to become a golden ladle, so you have 2 more to do.
Brilliant.
Do you think you could have done a second one of those?
Possibly.
Possibly.
I didn't bring it upstairs with me, so I would have had to gone off camera to get it.
Yeah, which is not worth we should have planned that ahead, thinking about it. But always time for another day. Well, congratulations, Mousy. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done indeed. You're great.
Look forward to seeing you for your next one. We'll have to see if we can throw you another one to double it up. And I did do the hands like
that.
I appreciate it.
See you in a bit, Mousy.
See you in a bit.
See you.
Mousy Banks, boom, boom, boom. She just keeps
fantastic
coming up with a challenge. She pops up. She's a bit like Phil Blake. She doesn't give you any warning when she's coming. She just pops up, boom, knocks a challenge out, and then she's gone again.
Yeah.
Great, and she.
Yeah.
And she does it in style with them mousy ears as well.
Absolutely.
So what you been up to today? Well, all week really.
Well, not had a vast amount this week, just because with New Year's and everything, my post hasn't arrived. But did get this jar of Reculus Red from Price's Spices. And I also managed to find on mexgrocer.co.uk this imported thing. Pasta di ricotta. Or ricotta. I'm not totally sure how the chili is supposed to be pronounced, to be honest. But this is, according to the labeling, it's just a hot red pepper paste, which sounds boring. But it's made with ricotta chilies, so it has that sort of unique gum heat that the ricottos have. And I'm not going to try this on camera, because fresh, it's quite metallic and unpleasant. You cook this into something, you get that heat in your dish, you get a nice soft red chili flavor, like you'd expect with a ricotta, and you don't get any of that metallicness. You just get the chili and the
I'm not a big fan of the ricotta, but Adele's grown them this year, so
Okay.
she might convert me.
I really love how different they feel.
It's like a big apple.
It's just loads of seeds in it to me. It's just big, thick, fleshy
Yeah,
seeds.
I can see that. I've not had a lot of ricotta seeds in my time, so don't know what the actual pods are like so much. But the Regulus Red, it's a red chili jam made with Roquito chilies, which are a brand name for the Pequeño that I'm sure you've all seen before, because was it Sean Overthrow who was importing them? Somebody was.
I think it
From a
was
Netherlands
Sean.
seller.
I think it was Sean. He got a few different things in.
It's very lightly smoky. It's definitely got a richness to it, but it's also got a golden quality, almost like honey. It's not your average chili jam. And it's got that little bit of annuum freshness to it as well.
It's quite runny for what we consider a jam.
It's
quite runny.
Yeah, it's very runny for a jam. It is definitely more of a sort of syrup or a honey, and you can really taste the pepper in that, but I'd still put that over toast. And also maybe pancakes. Definitely, what was I doing with it the other day? No, I don't remember. I had a whole list of things that I was doing with this, and I've forgotten most of them.
Once eaten, once forgotten.
I reckon that'd make a good glaze as well. Because it's part way between a jam and a chili honey. And I'm really liking it. Not a lot of heat to it, but great taste.
Well, Stu Walker's grown ricottas this year as well, and so has Adele. So between the two of them, they're going to try and convert me over onto them.
Well, if they have any spares, do let me know, because I would love those.
I'm sure that one of them will have some spares. If not, no doubt Phil Blake.
Let's see what people have to say.
Kevin's grown.
Yeah, the black seeds definitely do look like burnt bits in sauce.
Yeah, Kevin's grown them as well. So yeah, there's people in the group growing them, so there should be some floating around. How did your Christmas go then, Coran?
It went all right. Nice quiet one at home. So I got to spend it with the family and stuff. Not a lot of chili stuff for Christmas, but I mean, it was a nice time.
I going live at 12 o'clock on New Year's Eve, and then it got to about 20 to 12, and I realised that there was no way I could go live in front of a camera, because I was like...
yeah, New Year's can be like that sometimes.
It was like 12:15, go and put yourself to bed, mate. There you go. There's the offer of some seeds there for you.
Yeah, I'll definitely take some ricotta seeds. I prefer fruit just because a lot of the time my grow doesn't go too well, sadly. I've not got the best setup for it indoors here. But yeah, I'd definitely take seeds because, well, anything ricotta, really.
Well, normally we grow in three greenhouses. But this year we're not. So what's happening? There's Adele's growing all the chilies. She doesn't know this. It's all getting just dumped on her in big chunks. Because one of the greenhouses, what's happened is the door frame around the greenhouse has rotted at the base and it's dropped. And because the actual greenhouse roof is held across that door frame, obviously the whole roof's dropping. And I don't feel safe in there because it's a glass roof. So this year for me, it's chock that roof up, repair that door frame, and then think about what I'm going to do in that greenhouse. So, and the other greenhouse,
you don't want the glass roof collapsing.
Well, the other greenhouse is attached to it, so basically that's two greenhouses now out of use.
Oh,
so it's all in Adele's.
Well, good luck fixing that.
Well, I'm sure I'll get a bit of help. Adele's good. She's strong.
I like being Wendy when you're Bob.
She does the Wendy bit when I'm doing the Bob the Builder.
Yeah.
Have you got anything else you'd like to show us?
Nah, not much else this week, I'm afraid. Just
much
those
else.
two.
That chili jam one. It was from
Yeah.
Price of Spices, that one, wasn't it?
Yep. Which is Michael Price, I believe.
It is. The reason I ask is because I got the Haitian sensation thing from them, and I quite liked that one.
Oh yeah, his Haitian sensation's great. Also, his junior sensation's just as good. It's not nearly as hot. It's very, very mild. Too mild for most of the people here, I suspect. But
I
if
like
you know
that.
somebody who doesn't like a lot of heat at all and won't go near chili, that is great for them. My mum won't touch chili and absolutely loves the junior sensation.
I like a little bit of heat in it.
The Haitian sensation, wonderful stuff, great for people who like their chili.
Yeah.
And the junior sensation, great for your relatives.
Well, the Haitian sensation, I find that it's got enough flavour in it where even people that can't handle a lot of heat, you just put less on because it just still tastes good, and it's just you know, it goes well on chicken nuggets. So anything that goes
very
on
impressed by those.
Well, I'll let you get off. I'm going to go and check on Mousy before we go, though, because I think she might be still there.
Okay.
Evening, Mousy.
Evening.
Evening.
How are you doing?
All right.
So, what do you reckon to the V3 chug after just being sat chatting for 10 minutes?
I like it.
You like it? Well,
Yeah.
what I will
So
tell
it's
you
not caught
guys,
up to you then?
what I will tell you is I've been sat watching all the way through. I removed her from the screen because I thought she might have liked to have gone and do something, but she didn't. She's been sat there all the way through on the bottom of the screen. Like a trooper, just sat there and she just held it in. So, yep, V3 kicked its ass.
Naughty
step.
Naughty step.
But yeah, I can vouch. I've been
Tut,
sat there watching while I was talking to Coran, and she's just been sat there waiting patiently. And it was like, well, you've got some stamina, girl. So your afterburn has just gone on for about
15 minutes now ish. Yeah.
I've had some milk and some toffees, so
Oh, I must have missed that.
yeah.
You just looked like you were sat waiting patiently. So does the toffees work?
Yeah.
I know fudge does.
Ah, shame I don't like fudge, but toffee's not too bad.
Would you
Well,
be
it's toffee fudge.
It's toffee fudge, so yeah.
Ah, there we go.
There
It's
you
toffee
go.
flavoured fudge. So
Hit it from both ends. That's why she just seemed to be sat there so calm. She was chewing on fudge all along.
chewing on fudge when she was on camera and you just missed it.
I was just missing the bits where
No, she
putting the
wasn't.
fudge in her mouth. Well, I'm going to say good night, guys. I'm going to get off. Well done,
No,
Malky, again.
Well done indeed.
Thank you.
And yeah, I'll see you all next week.
I'll see you later, Coran. That was Coran Sloss, Mouty Banks, and Kevin Tilley. Two warriors taking on two different separate challenges. The Nuts got Kevin this week. First one I've seen him be beaten by. I think it caught him a bit off guard, but he has been under the weather. Mousy, calmness seemed to catch me off guard because I was expecting that one to kick her a bit. I'll see what she does with a Killer Queen chug. I'm going to get out of here. That was New Chilli-heads. I was Chili Warrior. Bye, guys.